Let's study about the fundamental theorem of algebra. What is fundamental theorem of algebra? If any equation is given to you with any power, then you can find out the number of the roots and the zeros of that equation. So the number of the roots or the zeros will be equal to the highest degree of that equation. What does it mean? For example, so if the question comes, solve each equation, state the number and the types of roots. Okay, so types of roots means you have to tell that how many real roots are there and how many imaginary roots are there. So this can be evaluated by the answers. Now the number of the roots, as I said that the number of the roots depend on the highest degree of the equation. So have a look on the first question, 5x plus 12 equals to 0. So here you can see that the degree is 1. So if the degree is 1, it means the roots or the zeros are 1. Now if they ask you, for example, to find the x-intercept, so that will also be equals to 1. So what we have to do in order to find the zeros and roots, make sure that the equation is equals to 0. Now solve for x, means bring the 12 on the other side. You will get 5x equals to negative 12. Find the value of x by dividing 5 on both sides. So you will get x equals to negative 12 over 5. So you can see that the factor that the root x equals to negative 12 over 5 or the zeros equals to negative 12 over 5. And if you want to write the x-intercept means the value of the y is equals to 0. So the x value is negative 12 over 5. So this is how we write the x-intercept, and the roots and zeros are given as you get the answer. Let's solve another kind of the question. Here, x to the power 5 plus 4x cube. Look, so here the highest degree is 5. So how many roots you will have? You will have 5 roots. Roots or zeros, you will have 5. It means you need the 5 answers. So let's see what we will do. Here you have 5x. X, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And how many x over here you have? 3. X, x and x. So you can see that the 3x can be written as the common, or the, in other words, as you all are grown up now, so in order to understand the concept, the lowest degree, if both have some degrees on the x, so the lowest degree will be taken as the common. So you have seen also that 3x are common, so you can write x cube as a common. Now what is left? How many x are left? X power 2, yani x square are left. This plus sign you will write it down, and here 4, there is no 4 outside the bracket, so you will write 4, and 3x are all the x's are common which are written before the bracket. So that's all, equals to 0. Now what you have to do, you have to write the first thing, that means x cube equals to 0 one time, and the second time you have to write x square plus 4 equals to 0. Now x cube equals to 0, it means one x equals to 0, another x equals to 0, and one more x, the third x will be equals to 0. So you have 3 roots over here, okay? So it can be just to understand. So x cube, x0, x0, x0. So now you get the 3 roots. Now 2 more roots. So let's see here, x square plus 4 equals to 0. If you remember, we have studied previously that a square plus b square is written. Then the answer is a plus bi and a minus bi. This is the formula for the a square plus b square. So here the square root of x square, it is x. So you can just convert it. X plus square root of 4 is 2i. And also one more time you will write x minus 2i. So these are the factors of x square plus 4 equals to 0. Now one time you will write x plus 2i equals to 0. And the other time you will write x minus 2i equals to 0. And solve for x. So x equals to 2i. and bring the minus 2i on another side, x equals to 2i. So you have 5 vectors. 3 are zeros, one is 2i and the other is 2i. Hope you understood this question. Now another question. Now please understand that in order to find the roots or the zeros, you must know how to find the factors of the equation and how to apply the formulas of the cubes or the square or the perfect square. These all formulas should be known to you. Okay, now here the question is x to the power 5 minus 81x. You see there are 5x in the first term and there is 1x in the second term. So the least degree of x is 1, so you take x common. So how many x left? 1x is outside, so it means x to the power 4 is left. Minus only 81 is left because the x is written outside equals to 0. So what have you seen? Now you have two things. So one time x equals to 0 you will write, and the other time you will write x to the power 4 minus 81 equals to 0. So the first root is x equals to 0. What about the other one? So for that one you have to solve. X to the power 4 minus 81 can be written as the difference of the binomials. It means you can write here x square minus 9 square, right? So here you need the 4 power, so it will be 2. So here you can apply the formula a square minus b square, which is equals to a plus b and a minus b. So here a plus b, it means a is your x square, the thing which is inside the bracket, and b is 9. So you can write one time x square minus 9 with the minus sign and one time x square plus 9 and equals to 0. Now here you can apply again the formula, that means a square minus b square. So you can write it as x plus 3 and x minus 3. Now here these are the sum of the binomials. It means you can use the formula a square plus b square equals to a plus bi times a minus bi. So you can write it as x plus 3i and the other factor will be x minus 3i equals to 0. So all the factors, write them one by one equals to 0. So one time x plus 3 equals 0. Bring the 3 on other side, so it gives you x equals negative 3. X minus 3 equals 0. Bring the negative 3 on other side, you will get x equals to 3. X plus 3i equals to 0. Bring the positive 3i on the other side, so it will be negative 3i. Now x minus 3i equals to 0. Bring the negative 3i on other side, so x equals to positive 3i. Now check, the first factor is 0, second is negative 3, third is positive 3, then you have negative 3i and in the end positive 3i. Now hope you understood this concept.